Welcome everybody to another daily vlog, a vlog that happens daily. Sometimes, as I just a few hours ago left the city of Metropolis, Illinois, where the police department, you guys are amazing up there, gave me permission to drive my truck around the courthouse and the square and shoot some video and take some pictures so I could try and win photo of the week for my company. I figured, you know, park my truck in front of that Superman statue, get some pretty amazing photographs, and submit them to my company's website. Fingers crossed. You never know. But I was able to do that, and then moseyed on down here. I am now in the state of Georgia, kind of central Tifton, Georgia. So it's kind of centrally located in between Atlanta and the Florida state line. And I had to come over here because I needed to pick some envelopes up for my Patreon supporters because they're not getting postcards this month. They're getting something else in the mail from me. And to do that, I actually needed some envelopes. So I went over there, got some envelopes, and then right in this little building is a Verizon store. And I had to go complain about my phone bill a little bit and find out why Verizon lied to me. Because that's what they did. When I got my Pixel 2 through Verizon, they told me, oh, we love our military people. Were you ever in any conflict? Were you overseas? And I said, yeah, I was Desert Storm, Iraq. Oh, we love you guys. You got your DD-214 with you? Sure do. Handed him my DD-214, signed me up for service. Supposed to be $54 a month, unlimited everything. And that's $54 a month plus $22 for the Pixel. So my bill should be below 80 bucks. That's with tax, cell tower service, state charges every month, everything. They lied. My bill is $129 a month. And it's been that way since I've had the Pixel. And so I said, I got to get rid of Verizon. They were supposed to send me my free Google Home Mini, never came. And then they fought against net neutrality too. So 3 strikes, you're out. So I went in there to find out how much I had left on my Pixel. I said, well, if it's down below $300, I'm just going to pay it off so I can leave Verizon. I have other SIM cards with other companies that treat customers a lot better, and they weren't so much in the fight to dismantle net neutrality. And no, still, I figure 2 more monthly payments through Sprint or through Verizon, and I'm done with Verizon after that. I'm just going to pay off my bill. But in the meantime, when I went into Walmart to get those cards, I also got something to unbox for you guys that I want to show you in just a little bit in this video. I'm going to do an unboxing. Not a first impressions. Well, it'll be a first impressions without using the product. And maybe tomorrow I'll shoot a video using the product and giving my impressions of how it works and everything. What is it? Just continue watching this video and you'll find out. In the meantime, I did come out here and fly my DJI Spark across this beautiful landscape. The bridge was blocked off. There was no way for me to get over it. My legs got stretched out sneaking on to the Americana Hollywood Museum property the other day because that fence was like, it was like almost 2.5 feet off the ground. So I really had to pick my leg up and stretch over it. There's no way I can get over this. So I figured fly the drone over this, get some aerial footage of the bridge and the water and everything like that. And I didn't fly the Mavic, I flew the Spark, and it turned out pretty good. Got some great pictures. That's just an amazing place right there. Look at the shots you could get. Anyway, I'm like 2 hours away from where I need to be in Gainesville, Florida. So I'm going to head on down there, and then once I'm there, I think I will spoil the surprise of what I purchased and do a quick unboxing and tell you at least about the build quality and stuff and the packaging and everything and what you get for your money. You're still wondering what it is. You're still wondering, I know. Hold on, continue watching. you look at this stuff? Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's... Well, it's not complete because I left my Mavic in the truck because I really don't need it. I'm parked now. Going to show you an unboxing like I promised. And no, you've already seen this. This is my DJI Spark. The reason I brought this out to the table was because it's the closest thing to what I'm going to be unboxing. Closest size. You know, it's a portable little drone. It's the one I use the most because it can launch right from my hand. I can't launch my Mavic from my hand. But I went into a Walmart and I was picking up my envelopes and everything else. And I walked by the drone section. And I've been seeing lots of video about this. It is called the Tello. It's powered by DJI, same company that makes the Spark and the Mavic and the Phantom and the Mavic Air and all the others. And it also has Intel inside. Now it's a portable little personal drone. It just uses your cell phone. And I've been seeing lots of videos on it. And for the price, I mean, you could go to a truck stop or a gas station and pick up those little drones that sit in your hand. They cost about the same as this, and this is it has DJI stuff in it. It uses a lot of similar stuff that the DJI Go application has in it, like the follow me selfie stuff and tracking and different things you could do with it for $99. This is $99. It's almost impulse buy. And actually, I almost didn't get it. I almost did not pick this up because sitting right beside it for $30 more. It was only $30 more. There was a $600 drone. Well, it was $600 when it first came out, but it was marked down to $139, and that is the unique Breeze, which is the competition to this. You know, they're comparable in price. The Breeze used to cost... Can you hear the breeze in the microphone right now? It just picked up. It's windy. I start talking about the breeze and the breeze picks up. But I almost grabbed that because it's an expensive drone. It's full featured just like this drone is. But I didn't do it. I went ahead, spent $30 less because I really wanted to unbox this. And I'm probably going to end up giving this away. So we'll just have to see. It's tiny. But let me unbox it real fast and I'll do a size comparison. It's not charged. And I should have brought a knife because there's tape on this. I can just peel the tape. There we go. Just in case I want to give this away, might as well not, rip the box totally up. So inside, you get the drone. No cables. You don't get no cables, no charging, nothing. It's just a drone. Wow, that's kind of odd. No instruction booklet. There's no instructions. No instructions on the box. It does tell you to... it doesn't even tell you... I got the hiccups. Excuse me. It does not even tell you the application. There's really no instructions back there. So, what you get, and no battery. There's no battery. What the heck? Oh, yes there is. Okay. Ooh, that scared me. I just blew $99 on a drone with no battery. It's in there. It's hiding under all this stuff. Alright, so Maybe there's a cord in here too. I don't know. If I do give this away and mail it off to somebody, I don't know about it. It's going to be ripped open. So you do get a very, very small battery. Let's do a battery comparison. So there's the Spark battery. And here is the tello, the DJI tello battery. Very small. And from what the back of this box says, the tello gets a 13-minute flight time out of this little baby battery. And that's how much the Spark gets, is about 13 minutes of flight time with this big, humongous battery. So, very similar flight time. Way different size batteries. So let's plug this, let's shove this battery in. It just slides into the back there pretty nicely. Actually, it seems really well built. No cord. Oh, let me finish up this. There is no cord in this bag. There is extra propellers, and it looks like there's a tool to swap the propellers. So that's about it. And now that I lifted that up, that little thing, there is an instruction book. Not that you'll need them, probably. I'm not going to use it. Okay, let's take a look at this. Now, these are not brushless motors. I guess they were trying to keep the cost down. Like, this has brushless motors on it. But I think these will do an okay job. And it doesn't look... Can you remove the prop guards? Yes, you can. The prop guards can be removed. Let's see if we can do it here without breaking it. They can be removed. I just don't know how to do it. I'm afraid I'm going to break it taking these prop guards off. But they do have clips on them, so they are removable. But I'll just leave them on because I plan on flying this mostly indoors. It's so small. I don't think I want to fly it outdoors too much. Maybe just a little bit here and there. Test out distance and stuff like that. But you have... Let's see if we can figure out what this all has. So we have 13 minutes of flight time. Precise hovering. And the reason it has precise hovering is you do have these sensors down here. So it doesn't have built-in GPS. This is not a GPS drone. But it does have those sensors, so it will detect the ground and keep it at a certain height. So you actually can fly it indoors. A 720p HD camera, which is right there on the front. I don't know if it's image, if the image stabilization is, well, it has to be digital if it has it. Multiple flight modes, we talked about that. 5 megapixel photos that are supposed to be really, really good. Easy operation directly from your cell phone. It doesn't have the features like this drone has, where you don't need a controller at all or a cell phone, because you could use gestures. It recognizes your face and your hand. That you actually don't need a controller for. Yes, it does. It has electronic image stabilization and programmable with the Tello SDK. So you can connect this with a micro USB to your computer and program it on your computer, so you can actually learn programming. You can create your own it has a built-in SDK that you can practice your programming. I'm not going to do that. I'm a terrible programmer. I could barely make my own watch faces. Anyway, so build quality, really sturdy, nice cooling down here on the bottom, so because the battery gets so hot, has nice vents. Same plastic. No, it's not. It's a cheaper plastic than what's on this. This is a solid, heavy, hard drone. For the size, this feels comparable but the top plastic just seems like plastic. Now the bottom and body frame plastic seems like this type of plastic. So it's really well constructed, no gaps. The battery fits in solid. Yeah, I'm pretty happy for the cost. It's impulse buy. It's an impulse buy drone. Something that's not going to chew up your hands. If it hits your hand, you're not going to cut your fingers off, I'm sure. It'll probably still hurt, but you're not going to want to palm. You're not just want to grab this, but it does do palm landing. I believe in the application, you can hit palm landing and land it in your hand, just like you can the Spark. Size comparison. Now, remember, this has the prop guards on. So let me open up my props on my Spark. So I've never ever put the prop guards on this. Size comparison. It's if you took the prop guards off, it would be very, very tiny. But with the prop guards on, it's about the same size as the Spark. Very close, very, very similar. My hand's blocking it, isn't it? Very similar in size. Now the body, yeah, the body is totally different. This is very, very small. So I don't know. I might fly it later on without the prop guards, but I got to charge it up and get those batteries charged, and I might fly it a little bit later tonight. But first impressions, and from what I've seen on YouTube, you can't go wrong with this. It is an impulse buy. It's really, really cheap for $99. The technology you get within this drone, it's mind-blowing how small things are getting. This is tiny. It's so tiny. And let me see. I gotta take these off. Let's try here. You slide up, slide down. I don't know. I know they come off. I could look at it and tell it's supposed to come off. I don't want to mess with it. That's okay. I'm going to go in and charge it. It does look like there is a micro USB slot here, so any cell phone cable should be able to charge it. Not Type C. It's just regular, old-fashioned USB. I'm excited. Excited to get this up in the air and play with it. And I'll let you know what I think of it. And I'll probably use it for about a week or so, and then maybe hold some sort of contest on Patreon and give it away. I don't know if anybody would want something like this. It's for a toy drone. It's not really a toy. It's a full-featured drone that you could probably use for some YouTube videos and stuff like that. And because it doesn't have GPS in it, you don't have to worry about turning your GPS off and flying it within your house, because I've seen it's meant to fly indoors. But I've also seen people take it out to baseball fields and stuff like that and fly it. I don't know. But this will be given away to one of you guys. I just want to play with it for a little bit, because I want to do a flight test, and then once that's recorded, this will be boxed back up, and we'll run some sort of contest for $5 Patreon I can't just give it away to like $1 and $2 Patreon subscribers. It's gonna have to $5 and up. Anybody that's a $5 Patreon supporter and up is going to get a chance to own this. We'll figure that out later. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff away and charge that up, and probably do a flight test within the cab of my truck. That the proof will be in the pudding. If something is this, if it could be really, really stable and hover in place within the cab of a vehicle, it's a winner. That's a winner. All right, everybody. Until the next one, I love you all. Fingers crossed that this works out, and I look forward to donating it to the cause, to one of you guys. So until the next time, peace out, everybody. And by the way, if you want to be one of those Patreon supporters that might be able to have a chance to win this, the link will be in the description below. Peace out, everybody. Peace out. I have to get up and walk around and turn the camera off. I'm using the opposite camera. Oh, so much fun when you weigh a metric ton.